Yeah, I was telling Sean, it was hot at the fair earlier for me today. I think you said I was on the tarmac, and I was just like, why am I so sweaty? I thought it was supposed to be cooler today.
Well, you would hope with that sea breeze in Del Mar, but definitely that asphalt tends to soak up the heat and really retain it. Luckily, you guys had that tent to hang out under, and of course, there was Bing Crosby Hall right there. You can go get some of the ice cream in there if you'd like. Taking a look at the month of June, you can see we're just slightly below where we should be. The one thing we didn't have was a lot of the June gloom. I mean, it was a pretty good month of June, and we'll take what we can get because we're heading into July and August now, and things are going to tend to start to warm up. As far as what we can expect over the next, say, couple days, expect it to cool down just a little bit as you look at these highs around the county. Upper 80s, not really anyone breaking into the 90s with the exception of Anso Borrego Desert, Borrego Springs at 104 along the coastline. Low 70s, so pretty nice. 78 in Miramar, 89 in Escondido. For you folks in Encinitas, you were at 70, 83 in El Cajon, 81 in La Mesa, and 87 in Alpine, 79 in Julian. And as you take a look towards the southwest here, you can see that we're starting to see that marine layer roll in from Mount Soledad there. 68 degrees right now, humidity at 73%, so a little bit stickier than usual, and the winds are light out of the west and northwest at 8 miles per hour. Across the nation, they're feeling very nice up over the northeastern part of the country, 73 in Boston and New York City, and along the mid-Atlantic, the nation's capital, 76, 84 in Atlanta, along with Miami. Come back to the central part of the country. 78 in Denver, 81 in Albuquerque, 89 for the folks in Dallas. As you can see, it's a pretty nice 4th of July weekend. A little bit cool up in the Pacific Northwest. Portland at 70, 66 in the Seattle area. And once you get into the Intermountain region, kind of warm in Salt Lake City at 95 degrees. And along the coastline, 67 for the folks in San Francisco. And down in make that San Francisco at 67. San Diego 68 and Los Angeles at 67. All right, this is the remnants of tropical depression Colin. It's falling apart, making for some kind of sticky conditions in the mid-Atlantic and some thunderstorms popping up here or there. As you come out towards the west, we've got plenty of monsoonal moisture coming up around the high pressure that's centered over parts of New Mexico and Texas. That's great news because it's stopped all the fires from really spreading, and they're giving the firefighters a big chance to get a hold of things. Here's the unsettled weather moving into the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to cool us down here in San Diego over the next couple days as this long wave trough, as we call it, settles in over the west. This is not something that we typically see, but it will give us a nice sea breeze and keep temperatures slightly below average. We'll see some more late night, early morning clouds, but give way to mostly sunny skies. Your 4th of July looking pretty nice, a little below average, 79 inland, and then we start to see a warming trend as we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and some humidity will be coming in with that heat. We'll see some tropical moisture coming up from mainland Mexico, that monsoonal flow. Things looking good for the inland microclimates as well as the foothills in the mountains. Out in the desert, so you'll stay toasty, but nowhere near as hot as it's going to get towards the end of the work week. Kirsten?